Alright, first and foremost, I'm gonna say all praises be to Yahweh Shemel Shai Bashim Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great most high, and shalom to sincere elect teachers of truth and faith and sincerity for the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai Bashim Kodash. A quick video that I have over here is at Atlanta Church requires CV worshippers. Atlanta Church requires CV for worshippers, man, and we've been saying for a long time. You know when it comes to them pushing, the V and then soon the MOTB. We've been saying for a very long time that these churches and pastors and preachers will play a big part in this, and don't be surprised they start to use the scriptures like Romans 13, obey them that have rule over you, and start to like twist certain scriptures, man. Like even a couple weeks ago, Kamala Harris said basically the true example of love thy neighbor is to take the V, and essentially they know that like our people have a strong spiritual attachment with the scriptures, so they try and use the scriptures for their purpose. Like if you can recall the film called the Book of Eli, in that film, that guy stressed the importance of obtaining the scriptures and Bible, because if you have it, you can control the people. So without further ado, I'm gonna play a bit of the video on Instagram. I'm gonna try to just bring out a few scriptures and not say much, because man, it's just like you can't even speak about these things anymore. Anytime you speak about this stuff, they take down your video. Like my channel just got a strike on it, so I can't upload for about a week. But it's just like it's coming to that stage where it's very hard to even speak on these things. All right, so let me play a bit of the video.
They're mad inside. So I saw this today. Let's get vaccinated. Let me tell you something. This is a church that is requiring people to get vaccinated. They're requiring their members to come in with a vaccination card to worship. Let me tell you.
And again, that's also why these churches that have that 501c3, man,
that is requiring people to get vaccinated. They're requiring their members to come in with a vaccination card to worship. Let me tell you something right now. If you find yourself going to a church like this, you need to leave immediately, especially in these end times. Kind of churches and leaders and pastors that they just gonna bend over, they just gonna bow down. I wouldn't want to go to a church like this in the end times. All right, now personally, I believe that God got me covered. I believe what's in the Bible, and a lot of people are arguing about that there's a clash between science, right, and faith right now. And people get mad when you say, well, I just trust God that I'm covered. But in the Bible, they didn't have none of the stuff that we had, and they lived much longer. And the bottom line is God was in control. I believe that God is in control of my first day to my last day, period, right? And you don't have to, that can make you mad, that can make you upset, but that's what I believe. Now, that's the faith aspect. And I'm pretty sure that when Peter stepped off the boat, people was looking at him like, oh, that's not wise. When David went to fight Goliath with no armor, they was looking like, that's not wise. When Shadrach,
and I'm certain this guy has watched this, man. He's from Chi-Town. I'm sure he's come across the camp and brothers in Chi-Town. So I keep going back one second.
Period, right? And you don't have to, that can make you mad, that can make you upset, but that's what I believe. Now, that's the faith aspect. And I'm pretty sure that when Peter stepped off the boat, people was looking at him like, oh, that's not wise. When David went to fight Goliath with no armor, they was looking like, that's not wise. When Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was standing up and everybody else was bowing down, I'm pretty sure they was like, that's not wise, right? So a lot of times faith it's going to look ridiculous to people who don't have it. And then people...
Yeah, and guess what? He's right. he's right. Faith will look like ridiculous to people that I don't have it. That's why if we say we ain't gonna take the CV, the MOTB, and people are like, well, then you're afraid, then you're scared of the V, then you're scared of this, then you're scared of that, and then we, that's in the spirit, just simply say no, you know. And we have faith that the Lord God protect us in this time.
Claim to have it, but they don't have it, and they see somebody really walking in it, it's going to make them mad inside, and they're going to attack. So a lot of people are going to be upset with the things that I'm saying. But let's even go from the science perspective, right? If you want to take faith.
All right, yeah, I ain't gonna play that other bit because I know this video gonna get taken down, but yeah, man, that's really the point, right? You know, that's really the point of the clip. Yeah, I can't play the rest of the clip because if I do, I know they're gonna take it down. So, but that's the point, man. There's a church out there, or some churches out there, you know, that are now requiring you to take the V in order to enter the church, man. And as you've been saying for a very long time, these pastors and preachers will be used to push the agenda, man. So this is Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. And this is a trap, because a lot of our people are conditioned in churches, right? So if you merge the government and church, right, and you fund a church to push the image of the B, right, then essentially you have more control over people, right? Anyway, as I found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men, and this is a trap, man. Right? Because if they're doing this now with the V, they soon gonna do it with a CHIP, which is the MOTB. And essentially speaking, man, once you take that MOTB, there's no turning back. So essentially, it is a trap. You know, that's what Scripture says. If the blind lead the blind, they shall both fall into the ditch, man. Right? As a cage is full of birds, so are the houses full of deceit. Therefore, they have become great and waxing rich. And these pastors and preachers have become rich from teaching our people lies. Right? And don't be surprised, man. Soon they start to bring out Romans 13, that every soul be subject, you know, which essentially what we've been saying is follow Esau's laws until his laws are in direct contradiction against the scriptures, man. So you know, if you go for a light, pay a fine, pay your taxes. But if it comes to a stage where it's you have to take the thing, and you have to take the MOTB, well, that's when obeying his laws stop, right? It's just as simple as that. You know, they are waxing fat. They shine. They overpass the deeds of the wicked, and really, it's true. Our false, these false Jake pastors and preachers are more wicked than Esau himself, because it's wrong, but just for the sake of money, you will lead your people into a way of evil, man. That shows you that how wicked these people are. They judge not the cause, because they don't teach the truth. The cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy, they do not judge. And I'm sure in the same church, they expect their church members to pay, all kind of expensive tithes and this and that, which they can't even afford. But you know what? To tell you the truth, man, if you're still going to church on Sundays in 2021, saying Jesus, Jesus, if you're still doing that, man, you're bugged out. You know what I mean? You're just lost, man. So let me get first. This is first Maccabees 1. There's so much information that's coming out, man. This is first Maccabees 1 and 11. And we're in that same time now. In those, because when you read the story of Maccabees, man, it's a fight between good and evil. Israelites that were, keeping the laws against a large portion of Israelites that have sold out to side with Esau. And that's the same thing that's taking place now. And as our apostles are saying, Antiochus is probably back now as Biden, right? In those days went out. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 and 11. In those days went out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen." And that's the same thing that they're doing now. It says that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. And that's the same thing that's taking place now. Because soon, if you don't take the thing, and soon if you don't take the DMO, life will get hard, man. So a time will come where some of our people will say, "Hey, look, man, if I want to go back to that way of life and having fun and shit, well, I'm gonna have to, take that thing, man." It says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them a license to do after the ordinances of the heathen, man. So that's the same thing that's taking place now, man. Right? That's the same thing taking place now. Because if you do take that thing, you're actually making a covenant with Esau, man. Right? Which the scripture says, no man can serve two masters. Which just shows you these guys in these churches are fake, man. What happened to faith, man? Faith. Which at the end of the day, faith is only given unto those that are elect, man. So but you know what it is, man. This truth is only given to those who are of his elect, man. All right, this is Isaiah 6:9, and he said, "Go and tell these people, hear ye indeed, but understand not; but see ye indeed, but perceive not." And that's what's happening, man. We, the true men of the Lord and prophets, are teaching this truth, but guess what? our people scoffing against us. Make the heart of these people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes. Lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. Because at the end of the day, we can't make these people actually understand. It's the spirit of the Lord that makes them understand. So the spirit of the Lord has made them blind. Then said I, how long, Lord? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So all these jakes gonna be blind till these towns, these cities are destroyed, man. Right? So hey, if you want to take the thing, go do your thing, but just know, in due time, you gonna be destroyed, man. So with that, I'm gonna say, hope praises be to your how about Shema Shabba Shema Kaku. That one of the puzzles, and that was a great most. Until next time, we're gonna say Shalom.